A superstar. Frankly, I don't believe him. Do you really think he is 48 years young? I tell you, he looks about 30.
He's in good shape for being 48.
I don't know if Kevin announced that correctly or not, but beautiful leg kick.
Yeah.
And of course, Lee Flores, this is a lot to deal with, especially at this weight class. Lee getting a hold of him. You don't want a guy from Impact Jiu-Jitsu to get a hold of you. Kitterman fighting. Kitterman with great balance here. Is he going to defend this?
Excellent balance. He is defending.
Oh my goodness, he is defending. He gave up his hips. He gave up his leg. He hopped around on one. He got him back. And Flores is relentless. Now Flores
he's got his opponents against the cage. He's
round and around they go.
Don stayed composed. He got that underhook area. He did not allow himself to be taken down.
Flores in here on a leg shot. Now he's got a single. Flores gets him up. Kitterman's back up. Shane, you looked away and Kitterman bounced up.
That was, yeah, he exactly called it.
Kitterman bounced up like he was on a trampoline. And Flores gets him down again. I think Kitterman's going to get up again.
This guy is a fighter, Chael.
Flores wants him down and Kitterman does not want to be there. These guys are both relentless. Who's going to win this battle? Flores gets him again.
And he is fighting to get back up again. Look at him pulling the hips out, Chael. He knows what he is doing.
This is Lee's third takedown.
And Don is just controlling that wrist. He's not going to take shots when he's controlling that wrist. If he does, it'll be at his own pace. Now he's got that hand out. But he's controlling the, look at that, excellent control.
Excellent control of the wrist. Lee staying on top. Lee's very calm here. He's not getting worked up. He wanted a takedown. He kept the pressure until he got it. I'd like to see Lee working under stand-up. I don't want him to give up on that. I know he can do it. I've seen him do it twice already. Opie Jenkins, our referee.
Don's just breaking that box, but he's not letting Lee get any strikes off. And this is going to result in stand-up if it continues at this round.
Absolutely. Our referee, Opie Jenkins. You may recognize he just did the HD net fight. Lee Flores got one or two shots through, but Kitterman's protected himself. There's no question.
He's fighting for that half guard now, going for that mount.
Yeah, I thought he was going to have it.
I'll tell you what, Chael, this is what it's all about right here. Defending yourself in a bad spot. Excellent job by Don.
Boy, I mean, they're all over, Shane. They were against this ring. They moved over to this post. They moved to this post. Kitterman's working the action back to the middle, and Lee's just following them all over. We only got 10 seconds left.
Wow. I'm not even in the fight, and that went by quick for me.
I can't believe how quick that went. Now Lee's starting to score a little bit. Oh, Kitterman's trying to work a triangle. Wow. Very good guard by Kitterman. You know, the guard is used primarily as a defensive position. There's a lot of offense out of there, but primarily it's to protect yourself. And Kitterman certainly did that. He didn't take any damage. What an outstanding job.
That was a good round. We're going to the second round with this one.
There's the lovely Brandy holding up the scorecard. She is the lead dancer here at the FCFF. Brandy, our dancer. Brandy is such a good dancer, Shane, that where we found her was at a bar, at a club in Eugene, Oregon, a popular campus bar, and the owner of the bar would pay her just to come to his bar. That was it. She said, just come to my bar, I'll give you X amount of dollars per night, because she was such an outstanding dancer, and so many people would come just to watch her dance. And here we go. And the second round, I would say Lee is in the lead here. But Lee had a very hard, he did a good job once he got to the ground, but he had a hard time getting him there. He had a hard time getting Don Kitterman there. So we'll see. Now Don Kitterman should write a book or something, shouldn't he? I mean, what's he do? Doesn't have a gray hair in his head. He's all ripped up, and
Took a little knee there, but he's turning away now.
He needs to get those hands up. He's protecting himself. Now Kitterman going for the clinch. Kitterman needs to put that chin down just a little bit. I can tell Mel Locke's yelling that to him. I see Justin Nelson in his corner motioning. Get that chin down.
Lee's going for that trip, and he got it. And now he's going into mount now. But Don's working them knees.
This time Don gets to be in his corner. He's got Justin Nelson and Mel Locke to give him advice.
Don moved him to side control. He avoided that full mount there.
Justin Nelson, my personal favorite welterweight of all time, actually, in his corner. And Kitterman has recovered. Kitterman's got a cut above his right eye for his efforts, but he has recovered. And Lee's just relentless. Lee seems to just keep on moving. Big shot there.
And did he cut him with that one? I see some blood now on Don. I don't know if that's Lee's blood or...
I believe it's Don's blood, right over his right eye. And, you know, Don took some hard shots. He was even stunned there a little bit, but he fought through it.
It looked like a bad cut, if I see it correctly.
I'd really like to see Don work some stand-ups. He was successful in the early part of the first round. He's gotten away from it a little bit. He's certainly protecting himself here, but I'd like to see him get a little bit more offensive. Here's where you don't want Lee. You don't want Lee on his feet standing over you.
He just swept Lee there.
My goodness, he is out.
And we're on our feet.
And here comes Lee. Lee's got his hands up and comes right after you. Lee's doing what Don needs to be doing. He's keeping his hands up and he's charging forward. There's Lee with a good body shot. And Lee's still got his hands up.
Stop, Buck. Stay back.
Lee's still got his hands up.
I think Lee's about to take this fight.
That was simply a matter of fatigue. That is what that was. That was an outstanding effort by both guys.
That's exactly right, Chandler. That's great for a referee to notice that and come in and not make our fighters take unnecessary damage.
And I'll tell you, Mr. Kitterman is not tired because he's 48 years old. He's tired because Lee Flores kept non-stop pressure on him. There wasn't one part of that fight where Lee was not coming forward. The entire time Lee was pushing the pace. That's hard to deal with. Yes. Lee Flores with a very impressive win here tonight in my book.
That was a good fight, Chandler. I enjoyed that one.
Referee Hobie Jenkins has called a stop to this fight at 2 minutes 9 seconds of round number 2. Declaring your winner by TKO, Lee Flores. Lee, congratulations. First mixed martial arts bout, you get the victory. It's got to feel good. I know it seemed like the talk in the crowd after the first round was you worked awfully hard for those takedowns. You may have worked too hard, got tired out, but you kept the pressure on in the second round and tired him out, and the referee had to stop the fight. Was that your plan coming in, to keep the pressure on?
Yes, it was. I just thought if I kept pressuring him, taking him down, and pounding him, he would eventually quit. So.
Well, that's what happened. You did a super job. You even cut a few extra pounds to take this fight. We appreciate it. Fight fans, Impact Jiu-Jitsu's Lee Flores. Don